Hello, wheel watchers, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready to be amazed because we read diving deep into the most incredible moments from October 2025. This month was absolutely packed with jaw-dropping puzzles, spectacular solves, and wins that had us all on the edge of our seats. You won't believe some of the comebacks we saw. Let's kick things off with one of the most talked about moments of the month. We had a contestant named Maria, a teacher from Ohio, who was trailing by thousands of dollars heading into the final toss-up. The category was thing. Letters started popping up. T, R, nothing, then an N. On S, still nothing. It looked like it was all over. Suddenly, with just a few letters on the board, Maria buzzes in. Pat looks skeptical. Her competitors are stunned. She says with a hopeful smile, inspirational quote, "The board lights up and the studio audience goes wild." From nearly last place, she catapulted herself into the lead and straight to the bonus round. It was a lesson in never, ever giving up. Now, let's talk about a puzzle that had everyone at home and in the studio completely stumped. The category was fun and games. A four-word puzzle. The board looked like this: underscore N underscore underscore E underscore N underscore underscore N underscore underscore. Contestants were guessing letters like S, T, R, L. Nothing was hitting. They bought vowels, an O, an E, an I. Still, blank stares all around. The wheel was just spinning, landing on bankrupts, lose-a-turns. It was agonizing. Finally, a contestant named Kevin, a firefighter with a look of intense concentration, decided to solve. He took a deep breath and said, "Buying the winning lotto ticket." Pat Sajak threw his hands up in the air and exclaimed, "How in the world did you get that?" Kevin just shrugged and said it popped into his head. That solve netted him a trip to Hawaii and a place in our Hall of Fame for one of the most clutch solves we have ever seen. Of course, it wouldn't be Wheel of Fortune without some hilarious guesses, and October did not disappoint. We had a before and after puzzle that was almost completely filled in. Spinach dip. Your toes in the water. It seemed obvious, right? Well, one enthusiastic player buzzed in and confidently shouted, "Spinach dip. Your nose in the water." The audience burst out laughing, and even Pat had to take a moment to compose himself. He joked, "Well, that's one way to see if it's cold, I suppose." It was a lighthearted moment that reminded us all why we love the unpredictable fun of the game. Let's move on to a truly heartwarming win. We met Sarah, a grandmother of 7, who said her dream was to win enough money to take her entire family on a cruise. She played a fantastic game, solving puzzle after puzzle with a huge smile on her face. She made it to the bonus round and picked the category phrase. The letters are STLNE. Didn't give her much. She chose her letters GHP and O. The board revealed underscore T underscore OR underscore SL underscore underscore E underscore R underscore H underscore R underscore E. The clock started ticking. 10 seconds felt like an eternity. Sarah was whispering to herself, tracing the letters in the air. Then, with just 2 seconds left, she shouted, "It works like a charm." Vanna revealed the letters and Pat opened the envelope to reveal the $100,000 grand prize. The confetti flew, and Sarah was overcome with emotion. She just kept repeating, "My family, my family."
House.
It was a life-changing spin, and there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Seeing that dream come true for such a wonderful person is what this show is all about. Now for a puzzle that was a real brain teaser. The category was living things, and it was a tough one. The board showed _L_L_L_L_L_L_R_B_B_. People were guessing all the common consonants, but this puzzle was tricky. One contestant landed on the express wedge and made the bold decision to hop on. He called AC, then a K, then a Y. Nothing. The risk didn't pay off, and he went bankrupt. Came down to the final contestant, a young college student named Ben. With very little money, he had to solve it to stay in the game. He looked at the board, thought for a moment, and said, "Black and yellow orb." The buzzer sounded. Close, but not quite. The correct answer was black and yellow arjopes, which are a type of spider. Pat chuckled and said, "I think half of our production crew just learned a new word tonight." It just goes to show you that you need a wide range of knowledge to conquer the wheel. We also had a fantastic crossword puzzle this month. The clue was ways to say hello. The board filled up nicely with words like hi, hey, and greetings. But the last word going down was just ______. Contestants were stumped. Was it CIA? Au bonjour? Time was running out in the speed-up round. Finally, our returning champion, Lisa, figured it out and shouted howdy. It was the perfect word to solve the puzzle and secure her win for the second night in a row. It was a great example of how even a simple, friendly word can be the key to victory on Wheel of Fortune. And what about the big money? We saw the $1 million wedge in play several times this month. One player, Mark, managed to pick it up, solve the puzzle, and keep it all the way to the bonus round. The tension was unbelievable. He had the $1 million envelope in his hand. He solved his bonus puzzle, checking our itinerary, with seconds to spare. Pat walked over to the bonus wheel. Everyone held their breath as he slowly opened the golden envelope, and it was $45,000. Not the million, but still an incredible win that brought Mark's total to over $90,000. He was ecstatic, jumping up and down. A truly massive payday and a thrilling end to an amazing episode. October 2025 was a month for the Wheel of Fortune history books. From mind-bending puzzles and hilarious blunders to life-altering wins and moments that tugged at our heartstrings, it delivered everything we love about this game. The skill, the luck, the drama, it was all there. These contestants brought their agam, and it resulted in some of the most memorable television of the year. What was your favorite moment from October? Did you solve any of these puzzles from your couch? Let me know down in the comments. I love reading all your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching and reliving these amazing wins with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another recap. We'll see you next time for another look at the best of Wheel of Fortune.